Hi, I'm Kirch from the Maine. Yeah, this is it's my fourth day in a row without a shower, and I'm gonna probably go like 6. We haven't done the tour since 2009, so it's been 5 years, but we're back finally, so it's great. The mindset is just like don't be afraid to work hard. You know, we're out here to reach out to new people, and so we kind of try to take advantage of the entire day. Obviously, the performance is the most important part, but besides that, we're out there, we're walking the lines to promote our set time and sell records, and walking around the whole day trying to shake as many hands as we can and tell people about the band. Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, in 2009 we'd only put out 1 record. Now we've put out 4 and a bunch of other releases. You know, I was 18 or 19 on that tour, now I'm 24. We just kind of, a lot of bands really get like caught in this bubble of like what people expect them to be, you know, but I think the amount of like different music that you listen to between 16 when we first started writing for our first record and then 24 is like so much different, you know, and we're just not afraid, like we're writing songs that we want to. We're not writing songs to try to fit in a certain mold. So I guess that's why the sound has evolved, just because we're not kids anymore, you know. It's a song that we started playing at shows like 4 years ago, and we didn't ever record it up until just now. So it's just kind of a song that like, it's so far, or I'm maybe not as much anymore, but back when we did start playing it live, it was so far off from what we'd done in the past. So we just kind of like play it live to freak people out a little bit, just to like, you know, just like at first would just go over everyone's head, and then it became kind of this like cult song within our fans where everyone like had like these bootleg versions of it, and then we're asking for a recorded version, asking for it all these years, and then we did it finally. So having people have a good reaction to the song kind of made us feel like it was okay to like go off in weird directions, you know, and to kind of like go with our gut. Especially on Warped, you have a half an hour, you get 7-8 songs. We have, I mean, hundreds of songs. When we play like a 2-hour set, we get kids that are bummed that we didn't play certain songs. So with a half an hour set, you're not going to make everyone happy. We're just kind of doing what we thought would be good, and we're changing it up a little bit. Each day we kind of go back and forth between a couple songs just to keep it exciting for us on stage. I mean, on this tour, it's kind of like you can't be too particular about things. Like, you just kind of have to like go up there and accept that like the conditions aren't the best to like perform in, and you just have to like get through your 8 songs and just jam, you know. Like, I mean, we've like over the years have just like cut back so much on like what we do. Like, we don't use backing tracks or click tracks or any of that stuff. It's just like 6 guys on stage just playing. So like we kind of have like the freedom to change things up, and the set's a different show each night. You know, we're just like, I think the best thing we can do on this tour is just like not make it so mathematical. You know, you see all these bands that like every show is like set up on a computer, so it like you can't really make any mistakes. We're just up there playing some rock music. Saves the Day have become like good friends of ours, which we would have never, you know, been able to meet them without this tour. And then there's tons of bands that we have toured with before that we maybe haven't seen and since the last time we did Warped Tour. So it's like great to hang out with a whole bunch of bands, and you know, and then just like people on the tour that aren't in bands, they're just hanging out. There's so many great people on the tour. Lots of bags, doing a beanbag toss. We've been doing that out the back of the bus every day, so it's been fun. The thing for us is like the like change of adapting to the internet and all that stuff like didn't really have an effect on us, because that's just we were born into that. This whole like idea of people making a bunch of bunch of money playing music, and then people are freaking out because that doesn't happen anymore. It's like, that's not really a thing for us, because we've only known a certain way of doing it. And for us, it's like, we've been putting out our records independently for the past 4 years. So we're like a completely self-sustaining machine. So we have our own recording studio. Our manager is our record label. We work with other bands, so we've just kind of like decided to not be concerned about like the major like gatekeepers of the music industry, and just take things into our own control, and only we can be concerned about our fans. And at the end of the day, as long as our fans enjoy what we're doing and we're having a good time playing, that's the goal. We're doing this tour, and then we go to the UK for a little bit, and then we do a couple other shows in the fall, and then beginning of next year we're gonna go out in the middle of the desert and we'll see what happens. I am proud, man. We did something that I didn't think we could do, which is, we recorded a record completely live, completely analog, no editing, no auto-tune, no nothing. We had a huge departure from what's going on right now, and we made a record like how all the records that we enjoy were made, and I'm really proud. I can't sing. I've played drums. What can I do? What would be good? I'll do this has been Pat from the Maine. I gotta finish up my shower, but thanks for taking the time to talk to me. See you soon.